people. This is going so slow and the water's actually cooling. It's been that horizontal at some times. So we're meant to, this is not so scary Halloween party tonight, but it seems like whenever there's a Halloween party on, this happens. Goes on and goes what this is meant to be hosting like a fish and we don't leave in this and then be soaked for the rest of the night. So we're going to hope for a little break at some point and make a run for it. The other building that was drifting off at one point. Back to hear that echo after it's finished, after the buildings. I was confused for a minute ago, it came from the right, that time it came from the left. Ooh. get the turkey out in this literally 2 minutes, your night will be ruined. Yeah. Hold on.
This is my Halloween outfit. And I could have actually wish we were looking for the rest of the night.
I know.
I was just like wait for it to go off, go and grab tea in a day.
I was ready, spent $100 a person.
Sure, a sneak peek in Matilda's Halloween costume.
Not yet, you can send her.
Does anybody want to see it? Yeah.
So people will.
Matilda, sneak peek in costume. Sneak peek in costume.
And this is Matilda's costume for the night. So we got the dress from Target and the wings from the Character Warehouse. Hi Dennis.
We got the dress from Target last week for like $25. Liz got all the wings from Character Warehouse. They're actually Maleficent wings, but they do go green and blue. Sorry, green and purple. And then I basically put green and purple glow sticks in her pigtails and green and purple glow sticks around the neck and her arms. So she's like buzz coloured then. She looks so cool. I can't wait to show her like secondly.
That guy there, he's just got his umbrella walking along. Just a normal guy.
The thing is, the rain's coming like that
I know,
way.
that
So
half
that's
of
why
them will
we
be
can't
dry,
really
the
go
other half
out
will be
because
soaked.
yeah, if the rain comes in that way, we're just going to be soaked for the rest of the night.
Just not worth it. I'd rather get to the Halloween party at 9 and do 3 good hours.
I was going to say,
than
I'd rather get there
early.
at 9 and have it like not raining at all than get there now and just be stood there doing nothing.
I don't mind getting wet,
Because-
but this is just...
No, but this is ridiculous. And it's not the fact about getting wet, it's like you're wet until midnight because the
Yeah.
party's till midnight. You don't want to get wet now and be out till midnight when it's like 4:45.
And the characters won't be out, the trick-or-treat stations won't be
What happened last time? The
open.
trick-or-treat
Yeah.
stations didn't open because they can't open in light.
Port Orleans, Dennis, yeah. Port Orleans friends of Waterwood. Done a really good job though. It does look nice. I've never been to New Orleans, but it looks like what I've seen of New Orleans on the films and the pictures.
I just feel sorry for everyone because this is what we were like last week. Where we just stuck there, sat in that shop in Magic Kingdom,
Yeah.
and we sat there for almost 2 hours.
We were.
And I'd rather just be sat here because we're comfier, Matilda can watch TV, she can have a chill, we've obviously got a toilet, we can have a drink.
Yeah, so this time last week we were just sat in Arabis Brothers waiting. At least there it's a little bit more civilised. Oh, here comes Shirley from the pool bar.
Shelley.
Shirley. Oh, so the guy must have gone over to get her with an umbrella.
Yeah. Not sure umbrellas in lighting are a good idea though.
No, I don't think I'd be doing it.
I'd just run. Nope, that's
Can
not
I,
Shelley, that's somebody else.
You can hear the fire brigade going
Yeah.
now. It's definitely going to have struck somewhere. There's been that much lightning.
Yeah. There's been massive bangs, hasn't there?
But
as
what
well,
it's good, you
like
can
the
see
bangs.
on the top of every building there's multiple,
Go down there a little bit.
multiple lightning spikes on top of each building. Yeah, we've been checking the weather almost by the hour lately, then it changes that frequently. Fire brigade actually sound like they're here. I'm sure they're not, but we sound very close. It looks like a foot trip out and so near to the building as I can so I don't get wet. But they definitely sound very close. If They're not here, they're somewhere close. You see all people sat and possibly doing the float works, the food court. Just look at this. They wouldn't have left this at all. I'm literally sticking as close to the wall of the building as I can because the rain is coming in and coming in hard. This side isn't as obvious because the trees seem to be blocking a lot of it. Yeah, definitely the cast member with the biggest hands. What we noticed last week then, this was Matilda got more than me or Laura. So they seemed to give kids more, but also as the night went on, the cast members got more generous. So I'm not sure if we put the video out yet, but we didn't actually start trick or treating last week till about 8 o'clock, and we'll probably do the same this time because the lines at the start were so long. So we wait for the lines to go down, and then as the night's going on, and we realise we've got loads of candy left to get a bit more generous. I always used to say that I felt like Disney had shocking drainage, but they're not. It's just it puts down so much rain. But within 5 minutes, it will be completely dry again. You could have like the biggest swimming pool ever there. Yeah, we've already got 6 kilos of candy from last week, so I don't think it'll all be coming home. I think about 5 kilos of the 6 kilos were Snickers. I think like all we were giving out last week was Snickers, and I don't like Snickers. And so a lot of it might not come home, but we'll stay tough if we actually make it. I mean, look at this. This is still on the first floor of the entirety of this is absolutely sold, which has been coming in horizontal. And then again, that's probably one of the most sheltered parts of the building on the 3rd floor, and it's just flooded. And so we actually had I keep calling them fast passes. We had pre-booked gas passes booked for Splash Mountain. That got changed to multiple experience, shockingly enough. And we've been given a really good tip on the gas pass and how to book them when you're in the park, a quick way to do it. So we've got to do probably a separate 20-second video on that to show people because it saves us so much time. Yeah, this might be the one Halloween park that we're not there for the start of. It seems to be less horizontal and more vertical now the rain, but still just as heavy. Brave man running across there in the rain. Not seen anyone fall yet, so that's a good thing. The wind definitely seems to calm down. And the thunder does sound a bit further away now. The little boy's making a run for it as well. Oh, I say that as we get a massive strike of lightning. And we've got people over there who braved it. They look like the dressed for a Halloween party. Credit to all these people braving it. They're a lot braver than me. Oh, poor man there with his child in the pram rolling from the pool for it. And that's the thing, I think a lot of people, this has been going now for a good hour. I think a lot of people sheltered in place, but now they're like, we need to move. People are heading out for the day now. And the problem is not so much rain coming down, the floors will dry, it's still hot. The problem is the floors are that flooded, you get wet and you go. walking home with wet feet. I know people often criticise Crocs wearers, but I think this is one time where Crocs wearers can laugh at everybody else because their feet will get dried a lot quicker than anyone else's. They'll get wetter than other people's as well, but they'll soon dry out again. So this is our window. Really good. Oh, we've had a lot of FaceTime with Jasper Dennis. Laura's very upset because of the road. We definitely over-ordered on water as well. I think that we over-ordered because we had so many stays at the club level that we didn't account for, so obviously we didn't need as many drinks. But it's probably the most pared back windows that we've done during the whole time of coming to Disney. They're normally absolutely coated and stuffed with eddies. I actually think Laura's starting to pack away. She's actually packing to go home. I'll stay outside. I'm not brave enough to get involved with that packing. Get shouted at for putting things in the wrong case. I asked as well at the pool the other day because they closed it, so the rule is they can't start, they can't reopen the pool, or they have to close the pool if lightning was within a 10-mile radius, and then they can't reopen it until it's been 20 minutes since the last strike within a 10-mile radius. I always thought it was 15 miles, but 10 miles still a lot, so the ultra safe. So much for it always rains at 2 o'clock, because I don't think it rains at 2 o'clock once on this trip. That's what I've always said. 2 o'clock you can go into a raining storm, and it just hasn't. So global warming, eh? Pushes it back a few hours. Seems to be walking with a towel on there. At a point before I started this, the rain literally was horizontal. People there just checking in with the case. Fortunately, it looks like it's a hard shell case, so stuff inside it won't get wet. Gonna run for it. These people look reassuring the drive, so you realise that they've literally rammed less than 100 yards from the 2 foot there to there, and they're already wet. Honda's definitely not as loud as it was about 10 minutes ago, so I'm hoping that things are moving on. The radar seemed to show that we were on the outer edges of it, and it wasn't directly come over, so I'm hoping what time are we on now? We're on 5 o'clock, so we should have easily been in Magic Kingdom by now, and normally would have been. But hopefully not too much longer now, and it'll start to ease off. Although I'd say it does say that it's here till 9 o'clock, but it's Florida weather, who knows. Brave man. What you do, you walk around in the least clothes possible, and then at least if you get wet, you're like, oh, okay, I dropped his phone now. And it's just as interesting watching people run across as actually watching the weather. I'd love to know how much Disney actually make in poncho sales when it rains. They always say, don't they, you know it's got to rain because the cows are laid down in Disney, you know it's got to rain because the ponchos suddenly come out of the back. And they're always there before it rains. Oh, that's all right then. Just not like the thunder at home with the crackling dome, whereas this is like the same bit of thunder's been going on now for like 40 seconds. Still take this weather over English weather any day of the week. Look how warm, mate, everything is designed. Just stood here realising that the railings outside our not only are they a different colour, they're a different style to the railings there and the railings across there. There's so much detail in when they do things, Disney. I was walking past the hot tub yesterday and one guy summed it up, he's like, it's our first day here and rooms are the same size, staff are just as nice, but it's just so much more detailed, so much more immersive. Yeah. Can't even say it's so much more expensive because Universal is just as expensive, if not more. Now that is clever. This lady's got a big plastic cover over the luggage trolley so that the luggage doesn't get wet. You've seen people with umbrellas and it's probably just me, but you're holding a big metal thing in a lightning storm. Doesn't seem that intuitive to me, it seems a bit counterintuitive, but I suppose to staying dry, just increasing your risk of a strike. A lot of people know who's going, oh screw it, I'm gonna make a run for it. We may get to that point ourselves in a minute. Where we go, let's just do it. Oh, there's the sirens again. Just so lucky being in the building this close to the food court and the main lobby. If we did want to make a run, something we could. Some poor people are way out there past that building in building 7. I say way out there, still really close compared to Coronado, Caribbean Beach, All Stars, they're outer buildings. One of the ladies who checked us in said that during COVID she'd been redeployed to Art of Animation, and said that she used to feel so sorry when she was sending people to the Little Mermaid suite. She'd draw him off and say, yeah, but that'll take you about 15 minutes. She was so happy when they reopened and she got to come home. We are really upset that a lot of the staff have retired or just not come back. So Richard, who used to work on check-in, he's stayed at Art of Animation, said that he liked to stay there, he's enjoying it. Jim and Steve, who were the greeters, have sadly retired, and his new greeters are just not the same. But still a gorgeous resort. A lot of the staff is still the same. Just some of the more prominent ones aren't here anymore. Susan on check-in is lovely. Also the food's better than what it was the last time we came. Still not as good as the first time we came in August 2018, but then it took a real dive in August 2019 and December 2019. They seem to have gone with a more consistent approach across all resorts now, so I think a lot of the food courts are the same. But then at least the standards are a little bit higher. It's by no means gourmet food, but at least it's edible. Seem to be differentiating themselves at this resort and Riverside by having slightly different burgers, and both burgers are really good. If anyone saw the Tim Tracker Port Orleans Country Quarter tour, he had the burger here as well. I think it's the Bayou burger. It is really good. And so there's one over at Riverside. Obviously got the beignets here as well, and I'd highly recommend the ice cream cookie sandwich, which we now do at both resorts. It used to be exclusive to Riverside, but it's like $6 and you get 2 huge cookies, and they say it's 1 scoop of ice cream. It's the size of about 5 scoops of ice cream, and if Dining Plan ever comes back, it used to be a snack credit. It was one of the best value snack credits that you could get. So I'd highly recommend that. I've had the chili bowl, that was really good. Matilda seems to have loved the pasta, and obviously the chicken tenders. Definitely seems to be getting further away. This rain seems to be thinning out a little now. Oh, there we go. As I say that, we got a special weather statement for 6 o'clock now, so it's gonna come back strong again, I'm sure. But we'll know when all 5 o'clock, so that means we might get a little bit of quiet now, and then it'll hit us again at 6. So I think what we might do is call it there and we'll go and see where the girls are up to, see if they're fancy and brave in it or not. And then we will pick up later. I might try and do some live while we're in the actual park as well, and show you some of the Halloween party. So if you've not already, please subscribe and press the notification bell so that you know when that is happening. And we will catch up again soon.